Today, with the help of my 13-year-old daughter, I'd like to talk about IP ownership in a typical joint development agreement. This is probably one of the thorniest provisions in any kind of technology development or collaboration agreement. Not because it's that complicated, but it is one of the most heavily negotiated provisions. Hi, Maya.
Hi, Dad.
Would you like to help me explain IP ownership in a joint development agreement?
Sure, Dad. Sounds like an easy topic to explain.
To set the stage, assume that employee 1 works at company 1 in technology field A. In addition, employee 2 works at company 2 and is working in technology field B. Suppose company 1 and company 2 decide to enter into a joint development agreement. How should IP ownership be divided? The first possibility is for any invention, whether it is invented solely by employee 1, solely by employee 2, or jointly by employee 1 and employee 2, to be jointly owned by company 1 and company 2. This is a good solution because it is easy to implement, but most companies feel it is unfair for everything to be jointly owned. The second possibility is for any invention to be owned by company 1 if it relates to field A, or company 2 if it relates to field B. While this is a very good theoretical approach, the problem is that it is very hard to define what exactly falls into field A and what falls into field B. The third possibility is called what's mine is mine, what's yours is yours, and what's ours is ours. In this scenario, if employee 1 solely invents something, it is solely owned by company 1. If employee 2 invents something, it is solely owned by company 2. If employee 1 and employee 2 jointly invent something, it is then jointly owned by company 1 and company 2. The problem with this approach is that company 2 can potentially be blocked from doing something in its own field B if company 1 invents some IP using what it learned from company 2. So to solve this problem, company 1 will exclusively license its rights back to company 2 in field B, and company 2 will exclusively license its rights back to company 1 in field A. And that is how IP ownership is typically structured in joint development agreements. Thanks for your help, Maya.
You're welcome, Dad. Your job seems pretty simple.
Oh, really?
Yeah.